Bitcoin trades above $51,000, Ether stays below $3,100. MicroStrategy's X account hacked for $40,000 worth of crypto stolen. Grayscale's GBTC saw lowest outflow of $44.2 million since ETF approval. China intensifies crackdown on blockchain and Metaverse cybercrimes. Saudi Arabia launches cultural Metaverse to celebrate Founding Day. Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Virtual digital assets or VDA markets were trading higher, led by increased whale activity, while fallen net inflows into the 10 spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds or ETFs seen limiting gains. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market cap, traded above the $51,000 crucial mark. Ruchi Sharma joins us to tell us how global crypto market is performing today.
IC15 index of cryptocurrencies was trading down by 0.3% at 66,550 points. As per the on-chain platform firm Into the Block, Bitcoin worth $540 million were moved out of exchanges last week, the highest net outflows in 8 months, signaling a significant shift in investor sentiment. However, the price of Bitcoin has struck around the $52,000 mark for the past week, which according to analysts is indicating moved out of exchanges last week. This marks the highest net outflows in 8 months, signaling a significant shift in investor sentiment. Ether, the native token of the Ethereum network, has surpassed a crucial resistance level of $3,000. The token added 17% in the last few weeks, outpacing other cryptocurrencies. ETH surged nearly 35% since the beginning of 2024. BTC rose 22%. Layer 2 blockchains have seen significant growth, with Arbitrum generating over $72 million in revenue last year, a nearly four-fold increase from last year's bear market. However, concerns about incentives for ARB token holders are increasing, as 73% of total earnings accrue to Ethereum holders. On the economic front, the cryptocurrency markets would watch out for the key economic events, namely PCE price index, the Fed's preferred inflation gauge, the US fourth quarter GDP data, the ISM Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, new and pending home sales, consumer confidence, and earnings from major retailers. In another interesting news, Carlson Group has added 4 of the 10 Bitcoin exchange-traded funds to its offerings for registered investment advisors. The $30 billion investment firm prioritized asset growth, trading volume, and low fees in selecting funds from BlackRock, Fidelity, Bitwise, and Franklin Templeton. Meanwhile, a federal judge has signed off on Binance's $4.3 billion plea deal with the US Department of Justice. The global cryptocurrency market cap was at $1.98 trillion mark, increasing 0.2% in the last 24 hours. However, the total trading volume decreased by 10% to $55.4 billion. In another development, the US-based forex pioneer Oanda is opening a cryptocurrency trading platform in the UK, registered with the country's regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority, based in London, and dubbed Oanda Crypto. Moving on, Avalanche, a major blockchain, experienced a 6-hour outage due to the inscriptions trend, a new method for creating NFT-like assets on the Bitcoin blockchain. The outage was caused by a regression bug in a recent software release, causing invalidators to exchange unnecessary information. In another interesting news, Curve Finance is expanding its decentralized finance platform by introducing new lending contracts, allowing arbitrage traders to capitalize on profitable trading opportunities. This diversifies its offerings and expands participation in the DeFi ecosystem. US stock futures dropped lower as investors focus on the latest readings of the Federal Reserve's preferred inflation gauge, as well as a slew of big earnings reports. Futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Average were down by 0.11%, while S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq 100 futures dropped by about 0.2% each. Bitcoin was trading at $51,195, down 0.8%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 1.2%, trading at $3,062. Solana SOL was down 0.3% and was trading at $101.9. Cardano's ADA token was down by 1.5% to trade at $0.57. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $36.7, higher 0.1%. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading down by 1.2% at $0.084. Shiba Inu was trading down by 0.7%. Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.53, down by 1.8%. Polkadot was down by 0.5% to trade at $7.7. However, BNB was up by 2.3% to trade at $387. Polygon Matic was trading up by 2% to trade at $0.99.
Thanks, Ruchi. And now back to the headlines. Business intelligence firm MicroStrategy's X account has been hacked, posting malicious links to a fake airdrop of a so-called official Ethereum-based MSTR token. A user clicking on the link is directed to a copycat MicroStrategy webpage that directs them to connect the wallet and claim the fake MSTR airdrop. Once users accept a series of permissions in their Web3 wallet, it is understood that the attackers can automatically drain the tokens out of the user's wallet. According to independent blockchain sleuth ZachXBT and anti-scam platform Scam Sniffer, losses incurred from the scam have already tallied over $440,000. Despite ongoing outflows, Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust appears to be bleeding slower. Withdrawals have reached their lowest point since its conversion to an ETF in Jan, with daily amounts dropping to $44.2 million on Feb 23. This slowdown comes after significant outflows earlier in the year. By the end of Jan, GBTC had witnessed over $5.64 billion in withdrawals, including a single-day exit of $640 million. So far in February, outflows have totaled around $1.8 billion, bringing the overall figure since inception to $7.4 billion. However, these outflows seem to be favoring competing Bitcoin NFTs. BlackRock's IBIT, for instance, has attracted over $6.6 billion in investments since its launch, followed by Fidelity's FBTC with $4.7 billion. The arrival of spot Bitcoin ETFs offered existing GBTC holders the option to convert and redeem their shares, which is seen as a key reason for the initial outflow surge. Well, the recent court approval for bankrupt crypto firm Genesis to sell $1.3 billion in GBTC shares to repay creditors adds another layer of complexity. While the future trajectory of GBTC remains uncertain, the slowed outflow pace suggests a potential stabilization. Amidst a surge in online fraud and cybercrimes, China's Supreme People's Procuratorate, or SPP, has escalated its efforts to combat criminal activities facilitated through blockchain technology and Metaverse platform. The move comes as authorities express growing concern over the proliferation of illicit activities within the digital asset landscape, including money laundering and investment scams. The SPP has reported a significant uptick in cybercrimes perpetrated on blockchains and within the metaverse, with criminals increasingly leveraging cryptocurrencies for illicit purposes such as money laundering, thus complicating efforts to trace their illegal proceeds. The Deputy Prosecutor General of SPP, G. Cheyenne, disclosed a startling 64% year-on-year increase in cybercrime-related telecom fraud charges, underscoring the gravity of the situation. The Saudi Arabia Ministry of Culture launched a metaverse dedicated to showcasing and preserving the nation's cultural heritage on the occasion of its founding day. The Saudi government's metaverse initiative Cultural Universe, which takes a user through the long history of Saudi Arabia dating back to 1727, went live on Feb 22. The metaverse was built on top of Oracle's Hyperledger Fabric 2.5 blockchain technology and developed by Drop Group's generative media intelligence AI system Drop Digital. The virtual world takes a first-person shooter approach to help users navigate the metaverse. While users are able to walk freely on a common path along with other users and explore the information provided on both sides of the path, going near the virtual representations of historical events triggers a voice audio explaining the event in detail. However, the audio is limited to Arabic and is not available in English. The cultural universe also includes other sectors dedicated to music, art, history, food, and crafts around Saudi heritage, as well as mini video games. The service is free to use and can be accessed via website, mobile, virtual reality, headsets, and other supported digital devices. And now let's go to Shikha Singh to get an update on buzzing coins of the day.
Let us have a look at the crypto watch list for today and the week ahead. First on the list, we have Ethereum. Ethereum reached a new 2024 peak of around $3,050 on February 24th, and is today it touched $3,100, indicating a potential bullish outing in the coming week. Crypto whale investors have switched their focus to Ethereum after Bitcoin ETFs were released for weekly trading on February 23rd. Ethereum has overtaken Bitcoin by more than 8% in the past week, and a recent trend suggests that Ethereum is poised to extend its lead over Bitcoin prices in the coming week. The top 10,000 Ethereum wallets held a cumulative opening balance of 69.51 million Ethereum on February 23rd, adding 170,000 Ethereum over the weekend. Ethereum was trading at $350, up 0.88% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have Arbitrum. Arbitrum generated over $72 million in revenue last year, a fourfold increase from last year's bear market. However, concerns about incentives for ARB token holders are increasing as 73% of total earnings accrue to Ethereum holders. Layer 2 blockchains built on top of the Ethereum process transactions of the main chain, aiding its scalability. Ethereum validators receive over 70% of daily transaction fees paid on Arbitrum. Arbitrum was trading at $1.86, reflecting 9% growth over the past month. However, today ARB was trading at $1.8, down near 2% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have Avalanche. Avalanche, a major blockchain, experienced a 6-hour outage due to the inscriptions trend, a new method for creating NFT-like assets on the Bitcoin blockchain. The outage was caused by a regression bug in a recent software release, causing invalidators to exchange unnecessary information. Avalanche's developers patched a new release, allowing the blockchain to resume processing transactions. AVAX was trading at $36, down 1% in the last 24 hours. Next on the list, we have Curve Finance. Curve Finance is expanding its decentralized finance platform by introducing new lending contracts, allowing arbitrage traders to capitalize on profitable trading opportunities. This diversifies its offerings and expands participation in the DeFi ecosystem. The move is expected to attract a new wave of users, including those interested in lending and borrowing aspects, liquidity providers and traders, as well as those interested in DeFi's lending and borrowing aspects. Last on the list, we have MAGA. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have seen minor losses or sideways trading, while lesser-known digital assets like MAGA, also known as Trump, have shown impressive gains. MAGA meme coin has reached an all-time high of over $4.3, showcasing Trump's support for the political slogan, "Make America Great Again." The coin's recent change of heart may be seen as a positive sign, as Trump has the support of Vivek Ramaswamy, who dropped his presidential campaign a month ago. Some industry participants suggest Trump might choose his proponent as a vice president, potentially promoting crypto.
Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off. For more on such updates and market news, please log on to our website www.weversetv.io or scan the QR code.